And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. He goes down looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. For the umpire strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
On the ground. In plenty of time to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that extends the inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Got him swinging. End of one, and we're still scoreless. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, he took the split finger that was away and stayed on playing with it nicely. That's one of the most difficult pitches to square up. He just did it, and right there, he was a professional hitter.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Swung on, belted. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Ripped to short. They take the force out. That's the third out. Inning over. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And forget it. So he goes the opposite way with that one. And they add a run. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Ranging back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down his glove.
Down the left field line, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. One-two now. This one smoked, could be trouble, and that's going to get into the corner. coming home. He will score.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Casey. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out, you think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
Ground ball left side. Slings it across. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. An error, but 2 are left stranded. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Sox lead it 3-0. Struck him out of the foul tip.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death.
Rico, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Popped in the air, left field. Cervantes makes the grab, and that is that. His first time up. Lifted in the air, out to left. And it falls. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
And that got the pitcher. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Greg Albert. And he's already singled in this game. That one ripped down the line, and it's foul.
For a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And a swing and a miss, down on strikes, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Struck him out. Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone. By the time it got to the plate, people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the brave guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Boucher, the runner at third. Hernandez at second. Barnes on at first with 2 down. That's to third. Throws to first in time, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Your coach's going to be.
struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate.
Towards first, Rico. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand. And
swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Being on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Swing and a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Approach. He could bust this game wide open.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Boucher snags it. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and they lead by 4.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Base is loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation, and if you can limit.
Line drive, base hit, coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores.
So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Bounce to the right. He'll do it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox have the lead, 6-0. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A massive home run, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a spreader that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You get a new baseball from the umpire.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Starr makes the grab for the second out. On the ground right side, Gerard tosses to first. That is the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Ground ball right side, Starr. The flip to the pitcher covering. One out, bottom of the ninth.
Down back, second baseman.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Snags it for the second out.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that.
On the ground right side, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they hold him at second.
Well done, drives in the run. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Manager at hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single. It's 6-3. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And there it is.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
Our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.